Okay, hello guys. Welcome to my Townsmen playthrough on how to establish a secure town. Uh, I've been trying to make this guide about making a secure town for a while now, and I think it's my third attempt. Uh, yeah, I think it's my third attempt because I don't have good equipments on me to make a guide back then, but I hope my the mic I'm using currently, right now, would be good enough. Uh, I'm also doing this guide because a lot of people are still checking out my previous town tour, and I want to help those players because this game is really nice. Uh, and sorry for my low voice as I'm doing this guide at night after my work. So yeah, let's go. Okay, so first of all, uh, I will try to put myself on the point of view of a beginner player. So after downloading Townsmen, so you will see here a daily reward when you every time you open the game daily. So what you will get here, this crown thing is called prestige. So prestige is the most important uh, currency in the game aside from gold, because with prestige it will make everything easier for you in the game. So I suggest collecting this daily, uh, and collect as many as you can before starting to play an actual map, or starting to establish a your main town. Yeah, so you don't have to play, you just have to open the game daily and go get this because it's nice, it's free. You don't have to do anything, just basically open it, then close. Uh, yeah, by the way, I think I will try to cut this playthrough every 20 minutes, maybe, per episode. Uh, yeah, because this guide will take a long time to finish. So, yeah, let's claim the daily reward. Um, okay, so starting new game. Uh, so maybe most of you after downloading the game will play this tutorial scenario. So that's good. I also played that back then, but I did not continue it. Instead, after finishing the tutorial, I I didn't I also didn't do these scenarios, other scenarios I mean. But I think they're fun, maybe. But for me, after the scenario, I selected a map here on the sandbox. So sandbox maps is like the main maps that where you should build your main town if you want to create something out of nothing. So yeah, all maps, as you can see, if I try to click here swampland, you will see here the threat of bandits. uh, mid size of the map is medium, difficulty is hard. So okay, sorry for the cut. uh, I've just edited my screen recorder setting to have this white dot so you will know where I'm pointing at. So So yeah, Swampland. Uh, yeah, I'm sorry. So first of all, regarding the prestige, I suggest collecting about the daily reward. I suggest collecting about maybe 200 to 200 or more. It will be enough to make your journey in Townsmen easier before. Yeah, collect about 200 or more of the daily reward prestige before starting M-ups to make your life easier in the game. Uh, yeah, so regarding the maps, Threat of Bandits, it's up to you. You can uncheck or uncheck. So for me, I want the Threat of Bandits to make everything more challenging. But yeah, Bandits makes the game more difficult. But for me personally, it's difficult, but it's fun. It's fun once you are able to deal with them. So that's really up to you. The size of the map, medium. So that's difficulty is hard. So difficulty is factored by how much gold, I think, or resources or buildings you have at the beginning of the game when you choose this map. So another thing is some maps like this swampland based on its picture. Also this frozen front. Yeah, as you just read the description, I think it's all snow map. So I mean all winter map. So all winter map like this one is really, for me, I think it's difficult because you will not have spring, summer, and fall. So with all winter map, you will not have any crops to grow. So your food source will only be fish. So that, for me personally, that's very difficult. So I suggest avoiding those maps if you're a beginner. So, but yeah, for me personally, uh, so for this guide, I will use the Kingdom of Frigid because this is also the same map that I have on my town tour. This is the map that I've used there. This map is really great for me. So as you can see, I haven't tried everything. I haven't tried all sandbox maps, but to I tried most of it, but not all. To on all of the maps that I've tried, this is the best one for me. Kingdom of Frigate. I like the view. For me, I like the view of the river in front of the castle, and also the difficulty is normal. So the starting, you will not struggle with the starting gold. I think the starting gold is around 3,000 maybe, which is really big compared to other maps. The other maps have less than that, which makes your game progressing really difficult, especially if you're first time playing Townsmen. So yeah, threat of bandits. Size of the map is huge. Difficulty is normal. So I think huge is the biggest size of the map. So that's also the reason I chose this one back then. So for this guide, I will also use Kingdom of Frigate because this, well, it's the one I'm familiar with. So I don't want to mess up with this guide. So yeah, let's go. So let's change the name, the town, playthrough. Let's name it playthrough. Yeah, let's go. Yeah. So yeah, welcome Governor. So this is Kinugurigit. So first off, Uh, yeah, we have two extra workers. We have a townhouse here. We have hunter's cabin, forester hut. So first thing that you have to do once you start the game is low these taxes. So the productivity and happiness uh, will increase. So with happiness, your townie will not riot. And but this is the most important reason, the productivity. So you must also always keep the productivity close to max, because as you can see, productivity of your town, uh, productivity helps with the production of all your workers, especially this hunter's cabin. I mean like this hunter's cabin, forester hut, and all other types of production building that you will have later on. Okay, so another thing that you have to keep in mind when starting a game is uh, don't think about designing your town, or don't complicate things about thinking where to put your buildings to make it look pretty like that. Just place everything as close as you can to your castles. So, example, if I place this house, I want to place it as close as possible to my castle or this sawmill. The reason for that is to make sure that the worker here on the castle will be able to gather everything quickly, because everything is close to the castle. And yeah, that's the reason for that, to make all process more quick. So yeah, for the designing, well, if you will place everything close to your castle first, the reason for that is we're not aiming for a beautiful town. You can aim for that without establishing a secure town first. So that's our goal in this guide, to make a secure town. So after making a secure town, uh, you can destroy all stuffs that you put and replace them one by one around the map. So that's our goal. Please do keep that in mind. So first off, we have two worker here. What we need is another house. Place the house right here, and we need forester hut as well. Just place it here. Please do keep in mind that I will use fast forward mostly in this playthrough to make everything faster, to save up storage on my phone. As yeah, the recording consumes a lot of storage, as you already know that. I will also try to not use prestige on the buildings, but as soon as I encounter the bandits, uh, I will try to use prestige to make sure, uh, yeah, to yeah, if you have no choice, I will try to use prestige on the buildings, because that is really necessary to progress in this game. That's why I told you earlier to collect the daily prestige reward and collect as many as like 200 or 300 prestige before starting a game, to make it easier for you. And that's really easy. Just yeah, that's really easy. You have to just open your app, then there you go, you have free prestige. So yeah, after I built the town, as you notice here, I've put the workers immediately here. So you have to put them immediately here, your extra townies. So this is really important. Always make sure the castle workers are max, because all resources that you are gathering must be gathered by these personnels to put it in your here the resources tab. So right now we also need another fisherman's hut. Ah no, we don't have one yet, so let's build that. So in the beginning of the game, our primary goal is to rush build the where is it? The market. So the reason with that is we need taller. This one, the gold. So let's call it gold, but it's called taller in the game. So because for me, in my experience, the best way to earn gold is the most important, second most important uh, currency in the game aside from prestige. So the best way to make gold, my experience, is rushing marketplace, then selling all resources you can gather in there. Earn Earning gold by tax in the beginning of the game is really hard based on experience. So I don't suggest raising your tax in the beginning. Yeah, just rush market and make your tax just as low as you can. So we have our fish hut. So we have good food source now. We need another house. Let's go. We need another house with more people. Yeah, you can use the personnel here if you're short. The workers here in the castle if you're short on townies. After the house, I think we need this one, sawmill and the mine. So let's just build sawmill. Do you need sawmill? Yeah. The market needs sawmill, so let's go with that. Wait, let's check our resources. So we have 31 wood. Yeah, let's build our sawmill right here. Ah, no. Hmm, I think this will do right here. Then yeah, we also need mine. So when placing mine, uh, you can see here there's a iron, the iron and gold. So when selecting your first mine cave, you should choose iron first because you will need iron later on to build up your military and stuff. Yeah, let's place it there. Uh, let's fool the workers here. So now I'm just going to build my uh, sawmill and the mine. Okay, so I think I reached 20 minutes for the first episode. So see you on the next one.